Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, this is E-Dog here. Well, after taking a look at my calendar, I've realized that I've been doing these reviews for over a year now. So I thought it'd be beneficial both to myself and to you guys for me to do a commentary on my first 3 videos just to kind of get a look at see how far I've come. So without further ado, here was my very first review of Medal of Honor. Alright, my very first video. As far as I remember, there wasn't any particular reason that I chose this game as my very first review. Basically what it was I already knew I wanted to start doing reviews, and I picked this game up opening day, as I was a big fan of the old Medal of Honor, so I kind of wanted to see what they were going to do with it. And I was sorely disappointed. But that's fully explained in the review. I remember when I was editing this video, I didn't know how to edit. This was the first video I'd ever edited. So what I did was, I edited the video before I edited the audio. What's the problem with this? Well, I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know how to work Sony Vegas, so I had to either talk slower or talk faster to work my script around what was going on. And all things considered, it actually turned out pretty well. Something I'm noticing about this here video, not only were there audio problems, because like I said, I had no clue what I was doing, so the audio was really quiet for most of it, then right at the end it spikes, and I A, don't know how that happened, B, had no clue how to fix it. But aside from that, I also noticed I'm talking really quietly in this one. I can't honestly remember that far back. I don't remember what the reason was, but yeah, it seems like I'm like almost asleep when I'm talking. I'm just kind of like droning on. But I mean, I've done other videos where I've sounded like that, so I can't really complain. I remember when I started this video, I had fully intended to give it a numerical score. I think I was going to give it like a 7.5 out of 10 or something like that, but it kind of dawned on me that I don't want to start doing scores on my videos, and at the point I'm at now, I'm really glad I did it. And basically the reasoning for that is, I think scores in videos, or reviews in general for that matter, it's way too contrived and convoluted, and basically it can come to bite you in the ass pretty hard, because if you give one game a certain score, then don't give the other game a certain score, you know what I'm saying. About the online in this game, I remember the online was kind of fun, but there was just nothing to it. And that's basically the whole story of this game. There's just not a lot to it. Oh, there's the audio spike. It was just so disappointing because whether or not you thought the original Medal of Honor games were good, at least they were epic. I mean, you took on the Third Reich by yourself on multiple occasions. So looking back on this video, I'd say I'm pretty proud of how I started out. I think all things considered, I did a pretty good job. If I had to go back, I'd change a few things, like, for instance, I credited the wrong song in the credits. That is not the Medal of Honor theme, that's the Medal of Honor Allied Assault theme. I'm an idiot. But enough of that, let's move on to Fallout New Vegas. Alright, review number 2, Fallout New Vegas. Here's something you're going to notice about my first 4 videos, and some of the other earlier videos I've made, is that I usually started off with a clip from the game. Now, the reason I did this was because I felt it kind of helped you get a feel for the game, and built up some atmosphere, which this clip did very well. I kind of stopped doing that now. In fact, I haven't done that since, I think, my Portal 2 review. And the reason is because it just takes up too much time, and I don't want my videos going on longer than they already do, to be completely honest. Not to mention, a lot of the games I review don't even have clips like this that are possible to do, so... Alright, and here we are with the intro. Let's see how my energy is in this one.
follow-up game to the very critically acclaimed Fallout 3.
Well, the energy's better than last time, but not much. I don't know what it was. It's just, I guess my earlier reviews, I was just really tired or something. I don't know. No, I think what it was is I'm by nature a pretty chill, pretty calm guy, and I usually turn it up when I do my reviews. Nowadays, I guess I wasn't doing that earlier. So, Fallout New Vegas. I had a few challenges reviewing this game. Actually, I had some trouble even thinking of what to say. Even though this was my second review, after playing this game, it still occurred to me, there's not a lot to say about this game, and here's why. Let me put it into perspective. When this game came out, everyone was wondering how it held up to Fallout 3. Well, from a graphical and gameplay standpoint, there's barely any difference, which I literally just said in the review. So, what I decided to do was improvise, basically, and just start talking about all the additions to the game, which honestly, in my opinion, makes it definitely worth picking up. Oh, I just remembered something. When I was doing these videos early on, like I said earlier, I had no fucking idea what I was doing. I was rendering these videos in AVI. For those of you who don't know what that means, let me explain. When you render a video, you are compressing it so that it doesn't come out to 2 frickin' gigs, especially when you're dealing with video game footage. And yes, this video was almost 2 gigs big. However, I didn't know how to properly compress it, and I do MP4 nowadays. So, if you look on Blip TV and my earlier videos, some of them I had to split up into 2 parts. That was a massive pain in the ass, and it really bit me in the ass in my next review, but I'll get to that in a second. What else to say about this review? Oh, I just remembered. I'm sure if you've noticed, if you watch my videos regularly or pretty much at all, in every single video, once I get to the segment where I start reviewing, I say, now for the reviewing. Well, that actually started in my very first video, and it was just kind of a joke, basically, because I noticed how I had written the script. I hadn't even been reviewing anything, I was just talking about the game, so I'm like, okay, now let's get to the actual reviewing. And I also put it in this video, just as another joke, but I think I just, at some point, I just kind of decided, you know what, I don't foresee my reviewing style changing that much. Well, I mean, it has, but the structure's pretty much the same. So, that's where that came from. I say now for the reviewing at every game, because that's how I set it up. I give you the intro, tell you about the story of the game, give you some information about the game, tell you about some of the features, then get to the actual reviewing. And here's my joke and kind of a stab at the haters of Fallout.
Then why the hell did you watch this video?
And now, here's me getting mauled to death by deathclaws. I fucking hate deathclaws. Have I ever told you that? I think I have. Yes, I fucking hate them. Here's why. You will get raped. Yep. And I did recycle this clip from my Lonesome Road review. To reiterate. Man. I almost debated putting this in here because that's kind of a spoiler that you get that Fallout 2 armor in the game. But I haven't got called out on it yet, so whatever. Ain't that a kick in the head indeed. Man, I love this song so much, I'm not even lying. Tell me quick, ain't that a kick in the head? Alright, enough crooning. Let's get on to my third review, Call of Duty Black Ops. Alright, this review. A few months back, I was on the Data Stream podcast. There's your shout out, Mihi. Now you can shut up. I'm just kidding, dude. I love you. But when I was on that podcast, they had asked me, what reviews would I say I'm really proud of, and what reviews was I most critical of? Proud of I had to think about for a bit, but critical of, I immediately pointed to this review. Why? Well, upon looking back, it's not that bad, but I know I can do better. and it was a really lackluster review on my part. Here's kind of why. Reason number one, I rushed this review out so quickly. I mean, the game had been out for, I think, 2 days when I got this review up. And, you know, all things considered, I did it pretty quickly. But, as a result, I basically shot myself in the foot and didn't take my time with it, which I should have. Another problem was, like I said before, I didn't know how to properly render my videos. So this video is very, very rushed. So I wouldn't have to split it. By the way, if you saw my Modern Warfare 3 review, you saw I did a callback back to this video. Because that's actually probably the what I liked the most about this review I did. I started off with one topic and ended with the same topic, and I think that all kind of held together very well, which is why I did it when I did Modern Warfare 3. But yeah, this man, it's just tough watching it because I know I take a lot of pride in my work, I really do. And when I see stuff like this, it makes me feel bad. It really does. Because at the time I had no fucking views, no viewers, no repertoire, as it were. But now, nowadays I have a lot of feedback and I know a lot of my viewers. I talk back and forth. And I would feel really bad if I was putting out a product that was not A, informational to the viewers, or B, entertaining at all. What else? Oh, something else I remembered about this review, which I referenced in my Modern Warfare 3 video. I completely forgot to mention that you can do co-op online. Well, co-op off of your system while you're playing online multiplayer. And one of my friends never let me live that down. He was always giving me shit for that. So that was kind of that reference in that video too.
Now the system is run by COD.
You know, I get a lot of shit for liking the Call of Duty games, mostly because it's really popular not to like it. But you know what? It's got good graphics, it's got good gameplay. I really can't hate on it. And to be honest, I think Black Ops was my favorite, and I kind of regret trading it in for Modern Warfare 3. I really like Modern Warfare 3, but I still think Black Ops was better. I think Black Ops is the best new Call of Duty game they've made. A lot of good memories playing this game online.
I would highly recommend putting
yeah, man, even the campaign was fucking good in this game.
This will keep you occupied for quite a while. Well, at least
keep you occupied till next November. Alright, so that's the end of that video. And, you know what? That's the end of this commentary. So, that's my first 3 reviews. See ya online. Oh, I forgot I put that there. Well, so far, nobody who's watched has noticed my gamer tag or taken me up on that. So, maybe they will eventually. Who knows? So, those were my first 3 videos, and a nice, interesting look at see how far I've come. And, yep, here's to another year, guys. I hope to keep providing you with my videos and entertaining you all. So, until next time, this has been E-Dog. Take care, spike your hair, woo, 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 you know it, bro. Zack Ryder is gonna fucking sue me, isn't he?